we have to take a significant step on how we play, the type of football we play when we're on the road, particularly against a team like Michigan State. Understanding this is not a top 5, a top 10 defense against it. This is the number 1 run stopping defense in America. And the pass defense isn't very far by. I know sometimes the statistics might get skewed because one side does so well, but they're one of the top defenses in America, period. And by far one of the most physical teams you'll see on tape. So this, the game itself, as opposed to the recruiting side of it, this in itself is its own entity. This is something that, we have to show that we are capable of going on the road against an opponent like Michigan State and playing the brand of football that we want to play and be the type of program that we want to be. They do everything that a top run stopping defense has to do. Number one, they're big and physical up front. And what I mean by that is they play with great pad level. They play with a flat back and get their hands inside, and they knock you back. They don't allow guys to get pushed on their defensive linemen. Partly that is personnel. The other part is just great coaching and technique. The second part is those linebackers are experienced, well-coached guys that are also physical. I mean, their footwork and the way they mirror the back, they're almost simultaneous in terms of the way they react along with the back's footwork. They literally mirror the back, his track, his angle. So they get downhill in a hurry. They're taking you off of double teams quickly. They mix in their pressures, and they do it in a fashion where they disguise it so well that it's hard for those big guys to get a tip that they are coming with pressure. So they'll catch you a step short, an angle that's off a little bit, and all of a sudden there's penetration, and you're in 2nd 11 and 2nd and 12. And they did it to everybody they played against, whether it be Ohio State, whether it be Penn State, you name it. They've had tremendous amount of success. The thing that often gets kind of lost in the whole thing is their offensive line is equally physical. And when they get it rolling, they're equally as effective as any of the other teams in the Big Ten. So we certainly respect and give credit to both sides. And that's why we have been training and working the way we have. We understand that this certainly is a different kind of test that we're facing. Once you look at the opponent, just when you mention the name of the opponent and then you watch them on tape, it's there are no distractions. We recognize, how good they are. And so our guys have done a really good job making sure that we're paying attention to the details that are required to prepare the right way for a game like this. I think everyone's followed Coach D'Antonio and what he has done, and I think his teams have always embodied what he stands for. It's not difficult to see. They're always going to be disciplined, physical, tough, and work hard and play hard. And he's at obviously a very well established and a great institution where they attract major league talent. So now all of those intangibles are matched with high-level personnel, elite personnel. So it's a heck of a combination. I had the opportunity as an offensive line coach to coach against them in 15, and you know what? Yeah, the score is not indicative of the type of battle that was. I think we just happened to have a couple really fast guys outside that made some plays, but all the respect in the world for Coach and his program.